We love that you stopped by today. Here's what we have in store. Right off the bat, we are learning about the newest initiative by YAIPak Outreach. This nonprofit serves those in Montgomery County and surrounding areas. And this new initiative is in an effort to help foster kids and hopefully in time reduce the number of trafficked kids in and throughout the area. So we'll hear more about the Butterfly Cottages initiative coming up here in a few minutes. It's a beautiful story and it's great work that YAIPak Outreach is doing. After that, our Tennessee traveler, Tom Adkinson, takes us to Dickson to Katie's Ice Cream, a great place to cool off or just enjoy a sweet treat. He shares their story with us this morning and some of the good flavors of ice cream that you can find there at Katie's Ice Cream in Dickson. And then we take a look back at an interview that I did about the recycling program at Fort Campbell, how this got started, the money that comes in from recycled items, and how that money goes back into events and happenings there at Fort Campbell. It's a really cool thing to hear. But first, let's get a check of our headlines and stories that you'll find at mainstreetmediatn.com. $107 million will go toward designing a new Woodland Hills and John S. Wilder youth development centers, as well as renovations and construction of assessment and intake facilities in each of the state's 3 grand regions. This is part of a first of its kind real estate plan for the Tennessee Department of Children's Services. You can learn more about DCS's real estate expansion project by going to our website, mainstreetmediatn.com. Fast-changing landscape of new restaurants and small businesses could make for the ideal location for a team in the expanding Independent League American Association of Professional Baseball. That's the word from Murfreesboro city leaders. Leaders are in talks now with a AA baseball franchise to a downtown site. So there's no specific location for a stadium in Murfreesboro at this time, but city leaders said that a downtown site is an ideal home facility for the new unnamed team. Read more and learn what the next steps could be by going to mainstreetmediatn.com and clicking on Murfreesboro Post. The home that you see here is the Polk home, and it's receiving a $10,000 grant from the Tennessee Historical Commission for Preservation. The Tennessee Historical Commission, part of the state's Historic Preservation Office, has awarded 37 matching grants totaling over $1.1 million from the Federal Historic Preservation Fund. Find out the other locations receiving grant money by visiting our website, mainstreetmediatn.com. So the temperatures will be fluctuating a little bit, and I'm telling you, it has been so nice the past few days. Let's get a check of our forecast and see how warm it's going to be in the coming days with the team over at Tennessee Valley Weather.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check at your forecast. Another warm one here for the Tennessee Valley. Temperatures starting off in the upper 50s to lower 60s with winds out of the south, going to be filtering in some warm air once again. Not many clouds in the sky for this afternoon, but a few here and there. Overall, a partly cloudy to mostly sunny sky expected with temperatures in the 70s to maybe even lower 80s this afternoon here in southern middle Tennessee. For the evening, we will get back down into the 60s and then eventually into the 50s. Overnight, clouds move in for your Wednesday. However, Wednesday will stay dry as well. We will see a little bit more cloud cover compared to sunshine, though. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We are dry for the rest of today as well as tomorrow, but heading into Thursday and Friday, a cold front's moving through, bringing us a chance for some showers here in the Tennessee Valley. Starting Thursday afternoon, continuing into the overnight and for Friday as well. Hopefully we get about a half an inch of rain out of this system with temperatures plummeting behind that front. Temperatures in the 70s by Thursday into only the upper 50s by Friday.
To help those that are neglected and hurting, to offer support and resources for positive life changes to those not only in Montgomery County, but surrounding areas. That is just some of the mission of YAIPak Outreach. This nonprofit is doing beautiful work, continues to help people throughout the state and beyond. And right now they're working on a new initiative called Butterfly Cottages. This initiative is to help kids in the foster system. This is both young kids and teenagers. This morning, we get to hear more about Butterfly Cottages, the hope for this initiative, and what it means and the lives that will be changed.
At any point in time, Montgomery County has between 150 to 300 kids in foster care. Statistics show that about 80% or 60 to 80% of human trafficked children come from foster care. And those are done by traffickers that seek out kids that are vulnerable, that are displaced, and that are desperate for some type of attachment. Our goal is to have an opportunity to change their trajectory.
By showing foster kids they are enough through love and dedication.
Yeah, today's an incredible day. We are here at our first Butterfly Cottage.
Butterfly Cottages is a new initiative under the YAIPak Outreach program in Montgomery County. Rosemary Calcese, a real estate lawyer, says she and YAIPak Outreach founder Sherry Nicholson both recognized something needed to be done about the children in the local foster system.
They are displaced, they don't have housing, our system is doing the best they can, and Sherry and I said, you know what, there's got to be something we can do. And I said, well, I'm a real estate attorney, so I should be able to find houses, or at least use my abilities to find houses. So I reached out to my network and builders, developers, investors, and said, if I came to you and asked you for a house that we could lease, would you be willing to do it? And we received overwhelming consideration for that.
With boxes unloaded and furniture in place, licensed foster parent Becca Macpherson now awaits her first child or teen for the Butterfly Cottage initiative.
I started my process, it was around May actually, and I didn't really know what we were doing, even being a full-time employee at YAIPak. Because of the sensitive nature of the situations and the kids coming into care, it was very private. We wanted to make sure, and Rosemary and Sherry wanted to make sure that it was done with excellence and that nothing was missed. So in my own journey, I'm, in my 30s, I'm single. I've always been single, but I love kids and I know I have a passion for kids. And so at the beginning of this year, I just started really praying about it. My faith is everything, the foundation of what I do. And I just, talked to the Lord and just wanted to be like, I have something to give. I have something to offer, even though I'm not married.
Every Butterfly Cottage will have a licensed foster parent. The job? To love and help each child to start with that process of healing and rebuilding.
So they have to go through, they call it Tennessee Key classes. Yes. So all of the state classes, there's also extra classes you can take for individualist trauma or high need, anger, things like that.
Most of the kids that come in here will be young teenagers. 8 to 13 are the area where people don't want them. And so those are the kids that get picked up by drugs, human trafficking, and other terrible things in society. So we will be targeting those children, although we don't have a set age group. Each house is divided up by gender, and at no time will we ever take more than 6 kids.
This first Butterfly Cottage is just the beginning for the Butterfly Cottage initiative.
My vision would be to have every county in Tennessee have Butterfly Cottages, where children, I'll get emotional, where children no longer are in displaced areas and that they're in a loving and trusted home with people that will take care of them and guard them.
I'd like to thank Rosemary, Becca, and Sherry Nicholson. Thank you, ladies, so much for your time. And thank you for sharing this new initiative, the Butterfly Cottage initiative, with us here at Mornings on Main Street. If you would like to learn more about Butterfly Cottages, as well as how to volunteer, give, or donate items to YAIPak Outreach, you can do that by going to their website, and that is YAIOutreach.org. To spell that, it is YAI outreach.org. Again, that's where you need to go to learn all the information about what this nonprofit is doing. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up after this.
Smiles. These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Folks with access to the nation's largest network of dentists and low-deductible plans with 100% preventive care coverage. all backed by over 65 years of expertise. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable individual plans that meet your needs. 1-855-844-0445.
When it comes to insurance, you want a name you can trust. Wendy Danielle Stack is here to help. With over 7 years of experience, Danielle and her team are here to assist you in finding the right coverage for all of your needs. From auto and home to life and business insurance, we have customized options for everyone. We'll work with you to create a personalized plan that protects everything in your life that matters most. Call today and see for yourself why Danielle Stack is the go-to insurance agent in Clarksville.
The first time I ever went out for Thanksgiving, I just went, oh my gosh, it was a life changer for me. And they have got a Thanksgiving feast prepared for you here at the Omni. But you're going to have to make reservations. And to talk more about it, we have head chef Jonathan Welch, who joins us today. Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me. Thanksgiving is our Super Bowl. That's the biggest day of the year for our restaurant, besides maybe Mother's Day and Easter, where we do a very similar brunch buffet. But you know, we're really excited. We get a lot of locals, and we really want this to be a thing about Nashville. You know, absolutely any guests in the hotel are welcome, but we want to get as many folks that live here to come see what we do.
Don't forget, make your reservation right now. If you can get one, you better make it right now. Anywhere from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. Get that reservation in for Kitchen Notes at Omni Nashville.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Whether it's to beat the heat or you just want a cool, sweet treat, many of us turn to ice cream, and there's an ice cream location in Dickson, Tennessee, where the motto there is enjoy life, eat more ice cream. Okay, we shall do that. To tell us all about this ice cream location, we have our Tennessee traveler, Tom Adkinson, with us. Tom, thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
You know, this is a spot I have been in once, and their flavors are kind of blew my mind. I was really surprised with the number, first off, of ice cream options, but the flavors were different. What was your experience?
Oh, just total joy. I mean, turn me loose in an ice cream shop. I'm going to be happy.
Yes, yes. Tell us a little about Katie's Ice Cream and how they got started, where their story began.
Well, it began in California. It's the Costa family, Tom Costa and his family, including a daughter named Katie, who's a middle schooler right now. But Tom said he had a goal of having an ice cream shop, and he got this close to having one out near Fresno, and it didn't work out. And he concluded that he really wanted it. He also concluded he wanted to be on the other side of the country, closer to some family. And he landed in Dickson, Tennessee. I said, how close are you to the family you were after? And he says, close enough, but they're still far away a little bit.
That's funny. How many flavors do they have?
Tom says he keeps 32 there. And they're really very good. There's some traditional things, you know, chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip, and very, very good vanillas and chocolates. But there's one with peanut butter and Nutella.
Oh.
There's a blueberry cobbler ice cream. He keeps about 4 to 8 non-dairy ice creams there for people who want something different or can't have dairy. So some fruit flavored sorbets and things like that. And he has some things like let me get it right, a caramel cashew that is labeled as reduced sugar. And I said, yes, there are some people who want something a little bit reduced. And he's real cautious. He says, it doesn't say no sugar.
Reduced sugar.
Reduced.
Well, I had their peach cobbler ice cream, and it was a delicious tasting ice cream. How does one become, I guess, an expert in making different flavors of ice cream?
Believe it or not, there's a place called Scoop School.
What?
Yes, and the one that Tom Costa went to was in St. Louis. the information from that scoop school says that entrepreneur has helped almost 1,000 people just open up ice cream shops around the country. And it's a course in the actual mechanics of doing it on a commercial level. But Tom Costa says, I don't think he's right. He says, oh, it's easy. Anybody can make ice cream. He says, if you make bad ice cream, it's your own fault. But it does take work and experimentation and good equipment and solid freezers. And it takes a good attitude too.
Well, why do we don't have to make it? Because we can go to Katie's Ice Cream right there in Dickson.
Absolutely, yes.
No need for
one of his great observations was you can get ice cream a lot of places, but we're in the entertainment business. We want people to come in here and have a good time. And that's a business fundamental, but he and his mainly young employees are living that.
That is wonderful. Don't they also have a little play area in the back for kiddos?
Absolutely. There's a walkway up the back, up the back door, and a really nice playground. So you can extend your time, play with the kids. You might even have time to get another scoop of ice cream on the way out.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Give me 2 scoops in and out.
Very good.
Tom, is there anything else about Katie's that we should know?
It's just down the street from a pretty good barbecue joint too. So you can go for 2 reasons.
Back Alley Barbecue, I believe, is the location that you're speaking of.
That is correct.
Tom, thank you so much. We always appreciate everything you bring to us.
You are very welcome, and you keep traveling.
We will be doing it. Of course, you can find all the information about Katie's Ice Cream in Tom's latest, one of his articles there at Main Street, Nashville. Just go there. You'll not only find the article about Katie's Ice Cream, but so many more. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up right after this.
At Chapel's, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chapel's, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapel's locations in Dickson, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
At Implant and General Dentistry, we're proud to offer dental care you can trust. Our team, led by Dr. Andrew Flips, is dedicated to serving our community with the highest quality of care. We offer comprehensive dental exams, cleanings, whitening, and more. With our compassionate and experienced team, you'll be able to smile with confidence. Come experience the difference for yourself. Call us today to schedule an appointment or visit our website to learn more.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back. Recycling is incredibly important no matter where you are, but it is also extremely important here at Fort Campbell. To tell us more about the recycling program that they have, we have Rosa Mrosek. She is the QRP Recycling Assistant Manager. First off, Rosa, thanks for sharing all of this with us.
Thank you, and thank you for letting me be here.
So tell us about the program that you have.
The recycling program, we generate funds. Everything we bring in, the money goes straight back to the installation, to the soldiers and their families. We buy buses for the children so we can transport them with air conditioning so they're comfortable, and we transport them for military balls and things like that so soldiers have a way to get there safely and back. And then we also do funds for concerts, different concerts and events you see. It's all funded through the QRP. Buildings, commons areas for soldiers so we can have these team building and they can, their morale can be boosted and things like that. And we also help with the pollution and prevention. So anything with our stormwater drains and clean water, that's what we're here for. So a lot of our money can go to that as well.
That's incredible. And before I talk to you about the pollution prevention, what can be dropped off here? When people come in, what can they bring?
Anything metal, all metal, whether it's aluminum, steel. We recycle all of that and the money goes back to the QRP. Batteries, any kind of battery. If you have several batteries laying around, you can bring them in and we get money back for those. We recycle those. We also recycle antifreeze, and that's something new that we're doing. We recycle fire extinguishers. We do a lot of this. We do all that, everything we recycle. And we even started, we're one of the only that I know of now, programs that can recycle the concertina wire that they use on the field. Used to, you couldn't do that. And we found a contractor that would take it and those funds get generated back to the QRP. So that was a big thing for our QRP program because that's one of the things we do. And then we're trying to do composting as well. I'm trying to start that program and other people are getting involved.
Okay.
So I would love for us to be able to dehydrate it down into a compost and possibly get back to the farmers that we use on post as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what about electronics?
Electronics, we do e-waste as well.
Okay.
We have a huge bin over here that people can bring in, and we will take that over there and we sell it off to the landfill to do the recycling for that. Anything can come, anything but household trash that you cannot recycle. It's plastics, wood, any kind of wood, whether it's compressed wood, plywood, pallets, all that can come here.
Now, what about your general public? Can we bring this to you? Because sometimes it is hard to find a spot to recycle certain items. I've tried.
It is.
So we can bring it here to you. Just get a visitor's pass and bring it in?
Yes, you can bring it in. You can come here. They're open 7 days a week. And we also have several Regals posted all over the post that will take aluminum cans and plastic. We can't do glass with those yet, but that's what we do for this. But cardboard is a big one for us. We make a lot of money and do a diversion with the cardboard that we bring in and the shredded paper.
You guys, why not bring it right here to Fort Campbell? What's the address? So once we get in, I mean, you can get lost. It is confusing sometimes driving around. What's the address, or how do we know where to go?
I think it's 68. I'm trying to look at the number. I don't have it off the top of my head. It's A Shaw Valley.
Okay.
And if you go onto the website, you can see it on our website as well. If you go on the Fort Campbell website and go to the recycling, and it'll show it on there for A Shaw Valley, and the convenience center, like I said, is open. You can bring your cooking oil too. That's another thing we make money off of. Anything like that we can bring.
That is wonderful. And with the events that you have, do you have areas that people, because if they're coming here anyways, that they can dispose of those items?
Yes, you can go like the Regals. There's one at Dyer Field. There's one at the PX parking lot, and there's one at the Dolan Pole at Gate 1. Those are all recycling centers.
Okay, great to know. And then talk to us about the pollution program that you guys, how that works.
PPOC, from what I'm understanding, is very big and is doing a lot of different things. Okay. So the antifreeze was one I didn't know that we could do. Recycling fuel. Recycling the fire extinguishers. I learned that there is not very many QRP programs that do that.
Okay.
They'll recycle. We have a whole separate building for that. And we also kind of help, we all get volunteer. We do Earth Day for the children here, and we do clean streams. So we get out there and clean the streams and try to do things to help and prevent the, because our stormwater drains, they get our water.
Right. Rosa, is there anything that I haven't asked you that would be good to share?
Just recycle. Our diversion rate is one of the best that I've found in the QRP program. There's only a handful of us that work for this program now, and I'm hoping to expand it more, but it is one of the largest funded as far as like the funds we generate.
That's wonderful. And we can learn so much more. You can do this by going to your website. If you'll take a look at the bottom of your screen, you see the website for Fort Campbell and where you can get so much information, including the recycling program that goes on here. And again, if you have something you want to recycle, bring it here and do it, because you guys could really use the money for all the things that you put on.
Yes, we can.
Fantastic. Thank you, Rosa.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time. We have just a little bit more coming up after this, so don't go anywhere.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-sized Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
At Area 51 Tech Solutions, our team specializes in servicing and repairing major brands of electronics, including computers, tablets, cell phones, HD TVs, and gaming consoles.
Area 51 has been our go-to place for all our tech repair needs for years. You name it, they can fix it. Trust the kid who broke it. Give them a call today at 615-379-8113.
This Christmas, Give a Little Nashville needs your help to bring joy to children in need. We'll be hosting toy drives during the holiday season, so please donate toys for kids of all ages. On December 3rd, join us for our Cocktails with Santa red carpet event, where you can mingle with other supporters and enjoy festive drinks and food. Together, we can make a difference in our community this holiday season. Visit givealittle.nashville.com or find us on Facebook to learn more and register today.
Welcome back. Well, it's time for a look back at how the rain did not stop the 42nd annual Leslie W. Watson Memorial Toy Ride and Benefit Party from happening. Take a look. Santa was on hand even in the rain. So it looked a little different. The ride did not happen, but the toys were still dropped off. You see motorcyclists and people dropping off their toys there at the Clarksville Speedway. You see the toys there. You see one big stuffed animal and other toys. All will be going to YAIPak Outreach. Now, Bikers Who Care, that is the organization who hosted this event. They have for the past 42 years. And this year's, again, nonprofit is YAIPak Outreach. Another fun fact about the weekend, guess who made his way out there to the party? Hank Williams Jr. Well, maybe not him. It was an impersonator, but still the crowd had a great time with the impersonator of Hank Williams Jr. there at the benefit party over the weekend. So again, a beautiful turnout. And thank you, Bikers Who Care, for doing what you do for the nonprofits, other nonprofits in the area. And as I mentioned, this year's recipient is YAIPak Outreach. Thanks so much for joining us here on Mornings on Main Street this morning. We always love having you. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
I'm so excited about this new show.
Dino Trek is back again this year. It's bigger than we've ever had it before.
When they're about 5 months old, we'll start to see them sticking their head out of the pouch, or you might see a foot come out or a tail.
It's like an Airbnb for Joey's. Animals, nature, and fun. That's what we're all about. But during that time, we hope that you also learn something, that you're inspired to want to learn something.
What's new at the zoo with Jim Bar 2.
Catch At the Zoo exclusively on Main Street Media TV. Check our on-screen TV guide for days and times.